Some concerning news from Japan. A 7.5 magnitude earthquake on the Richter scale struck Japan, and there were several aftershocks that were reported as well. As per preliminary reports, there's massive destruction that we're looking at, and at the same time, a tsunami has also hit several coastal parts of Japan after the earthquake there. So a 7.5 magnitude earthquake jolting Japan, and horrific visuals coming in of roads cracking open. Vishal Vivek is joining us live from the NDTV newsroom. Vishal, what is the extent of destruction we're looking at, and what are the tsunami warnings like as we speak?
Vedant, to show you the scale of this earthquake that has hit Japan a few hours ago, I'll play this video. It shows the camera shaking and also the foreground and the background shaking. So it shows how severe this quake is. I'll also show you the US tsunami warning page that shows that there is a severe tsunami warning to the coast of Japan. A local media there also posted this picture on X saying that the central part of Japan could be affected the most, and also parts towards the north and also towards the south could be affected, but the most affected part could be the central part. You should remember the fact that back in 2011 there was a tsunami in the northeastern part of Japan, which caused the great Fukushima nuclear plant disaster, which resulted in the death of 18,000 people, and there were many aftershocks as well. So we're all hoping it won't be that bad, but as of now there are no reports stating the death toll or the scale of the destruction, but the first wave of tsunami has already hit Japan. It's about 1.2 meters in height, and it could go up to 5 meters in the next few hours. So we'll have to wait to get the updates on the death toll.
All right, Vishal, pretty concerning there. But also just looking at the tsunami, there were several tsunami warnings issued. Are there evacuations already underway? What is the authorities' strategy right now? Because the tsunami looks pretty bad as we speak.
Yeah, so the authorities, as soon as the earthquake hit Japan's west coast, the authorities directly told the people living in the affected areas to immediately evacuate, because this is a severe case of a quake and followed by a tsunami. So they don't want any damage to the civilians. They have asked all the people living in the coastal area, especially in the central part of Japan, to evacuate as soon as possible, because an earthquake of any magnitude above 6 could be devastating, and this is 7.5 with tsunamis already hitting the east coast and the west coast. So it could be really bad, but we'll have to wait for the update on that.
Right, Vishal, before I let you go, give us some perspective for our viewers here in India. What is, is Japan, of course, prepared for earthquakes of this magnitude? And what is the sort of recent earthquakes that come to mind that can be sort of looked at as reference points? Because, while a 7.5 magnitude earthquake may sound massive for a country like India, but Japan usually is very, sort of prone to earthquakes and is well prepared mostly when it comes to, such natural disasters.
Yes, Vedant. As you mentioned, Japan is prone to earthquakes. It's located in the area known as the Ring of Fire. That area gets the most quakes in a year. So Japan lies bang in the middle of it. So earthquakes are not that uncommon as far as Japan is concerned. But there have been big disasters in Japan. Authorities do prepare for these calamities and in advance. Japanese homes are equipped to handle these quakes and aftershocks. Talking about aftershocks, we have to mention that there are about 21 aftershocks after the quake has hit. And in the next week, there could be about a dozen more aftershocks with the magnitude of 7 and above. So we'll have to wait for about a week to get the extent of the damage. Back to you, Vedant.
Right, Vishal, thanks very much for joining us with that update and that perspective. So, pretty devastating earthquake there in Japan, and of course an emergency control room has also been set up, and the tsunami has already hit several coastal parts of Japan as well. My colleague Nupur Sharma also sent us this report from Japan to give us a sense of the damage there. Take a look.
Very unfortunate that Japan is hit by 7.6 magnitude earthquake, the western coast. and Ishikawa prefecture, and the people here, they're celebrating their new year. The Japanese new year is very different from other countries. Unlike other countries, they don't do parties, going outside. They go back to their home, their ancestors' home. This is family reunion time. This is the gala time, going to the ancestors' home wherever they are around Japan. They just go back. This is the time especially 4 days until January 3rd. They just stay at home and come back on 4th. Wherever they are, they work. So this is not only unfortunate, this is shocking. This is they believe that on the 1st January this has happened. It's not a very good thing for the beginning of the year. So yes, the Japan's Ishikawa prefecture, western coast, Niigata, Fukui, Toyama, those areas are affected. The Shinkansen bullet train is suspended. Local government is working very hard. The PM already he has already made the disaster management team. Though the Japan is always ready for the disaster, they have their permanent disaster management team, but even the extra to taking care of the situation to those areas, they have made the disaster management team. And as you can see, the Tokyo here, the life is quite normal here. People are going out little bit for eating out also, but mostly people are at home. This is the behind me, you can see the ramen shop here. Very less people outside, very less cars outside. And here, when I was at home also, I have 3-storied building, and it was shaking, and we definitely thought that this is going to be really big. So though Japan is always ready for the earthquake, but tsunami is something which cannot be controlled by anyone. So this is we have the tsunami warning already given. We have to check what is happening western coast. I have many friends there. I'm constantly in touch with NHK reporters also. So we have to just wait and watch, and let's pray for the best, because this is unlike other countries. This is not the 1st January the way other countries celebrate. This is the very traditionally they celebrate. They get together time. This is sushi time. This is a reunion time. This is ancestors' home visit time. This is meeting their grandparents time. So, and this is the ritual. What they do, like from yesterday night it started. They go to the shrine. They pray for the entire year. So they started from yesterday at 12 o'clock. So today also many people are at the shrine, at the temple. They're just praying. They just for a few seconds, they go, even for a few seconds, they go to temple, they go to shrine, and they pray for the entire year. Let's pray for the best that Japan can start this year, though it started bad, but can have really great year. Let's pray. Let's keep our finger crossed, and we send your positive vibes to Japan, because Japan needs it.